It was all very, very weird. I sit down, and the school resource officer goes like this. He says, "Kyle, you're taking 5 AP classes. You're such a good student. Why would you do something like this?" And I was in shock. And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, why'd you do something like this?" And they came in there with the notion that I had done something wrong by going to a gun range.
Remember the one, I think there's just one, Marjory Stoneman Douglas student who's spoken out in defense of gun rights? Kyle Kashuv posted a photo and video from his visit to a gun range with his dad earlier in April, and said how important it is to learn about the Second Amendment, and this was apparently enough to earn him an interrogation by armed security officers at his school.
So they go, "Whose gun is it? Who'd you shoot it with? Why'd you shoot it? Who'd you shoot it with? Is it your gun? Is it your dad's gun? When did you go?" And at this entire time, I was like, did I do anything wrong? I mean, it's still America. Last time I checked, I can go to a gun range and shoot it peacefully. And then I said, what, like, did I do anything wrong? And they said, "Don't get snappy with me."
And Kyle didn't just face a private scolding for exercising his Second Amendment rights. Oh no, he was also apparently publicly shamed by Marjory Stoneman Douglas teacher Gregory Pittman. 3 of Pittman's students said the teacher called Kyle dangerous and the next Hitler in front of the class. "I find it utterly vile that he'd call a Jew the next Hitler," said Kyle, whose family moved to the US from Israel in the 90s. "It's also quite telling that he doesn't know that Hitler took the people's weaponry, and I want more law-abiding citizens to have firearms." The irony is mind-boggling enough already, but wait, if you watch many of my videos, you'll remember there's often a really interesting contradiction between what these professors or teachers say and their field of study. Dartmouth professor Mark Bray is a historian of human rights and terrorism, and supports Antifa. Former First Lady Barbara Bush, renowned for spreading literacy in America, is bashed by Fresno State's Rhonda Gerard, a professor of English. And this Parkland teacher, who seems not to know that Hitler took away guns, instead of defending the right to own them, teaches, you guessed it, history. But Pittman isn't the only rather lackluster student of history. Parkland student activists like David Hogg and Emma Gonzalez use the phrase "never again" as a rallying cry to misrepresent and strip away gun rights, when that very phrase is in fact distinctly used to refer to the Holocaust, made possible by stripping away gun rights. Maybe that has something to do with all of those college rejections, eh, David? For Campus Unmasked, I'm Rob Shimshock. If you like this video and support our mission, please make sure to comment and subscribe. If something happens on your campus and you'd like us to investigate, send us details using the form on campusunmasked.com.